Ciao, benvenuti tutti. How are you, loves? Welcome. It is DWTD. There it is. We're going live today, but we're not doing an Italian recipe. Instead, we're going to do my Nana's, but actually not my Nana's. It's my grandmother's recipe that she actually got. I found this out today this is the cookbook, actually, that my Aunt Susan, my dad's his baby sister, made up of all of my grandmother's recipes. And it's all in here. She typed it up beautifully. She did this back in 2013 and sent it to everyone in the family. So this pumpkin bread is from this book. And she actually got it from my father's second grade teacher. Hey, Mama?
Mildred Church.
Mildred Church. Hi, Jody. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for joining us today. So this is Mildred Church, my dad's second grade teacher's pumpkin bread recipe. It is fabulous. There's no butter, just eggs and oil. So it's a very moist, very simple recipe. You can use it from a lot of things that are in your pantry. If you have a can of pumpkin, which is always available, boom, there you go. Using canned pumpkin, oil, sugar, eggs, flour, and a few spices. Fantastic. Hi, Jody. Thanks, sweetheart. I'm going to put the recipe on. I actually put it on. It's on my Facebook page along with this. You'll see it, but I'll put another one. Hi, Annie Lynn. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining me today on this rainy, wet Saturday, actually, not Sunday, but I thought I would start doing the pumpkin bread. I don't have one already made. I will show you the pictures of it because I'm going to bake it now. I have the oven preheating at 350. I have all of my ingredients. I mise en place and weighed things out before I started so it wouldn't get crazy. Hi, Jared. Hi, Jersey. Hi, sweethearts. Thanks for joining me today, loves. I know a lot of people are doing baking and cooking now that we're all in this, lockdown in our houses, but we're doing a lot of that, so that's fantastic. I know you have a lot of recipes. Everyone's baking breads, which is great. We're getting back to the old school way of doing things, so we have to keep this up. It's great. So, as per the recipe says, it's also here that my mom rewrote on my grandmother's recipe on this little card. I love this. This is great. Hello, it's a gloomy day, but this is a bright spot. Oh, you're so sweetheart. Thank you, Cheryl Burkle. We're all going to be cooking together after this is done. And Cheryl Burkle and I, we're going to sing a duet because she's a beautiful soprano. Hi, Sissy. My Sissy's watching from San Francisco. Hi, Jennifer. Allie's in San Francisco, actually working at the market, making soups for people. On the front lines, making soups, and she's going for it. So go, Sissy. Love you. Here's the recipe, love. So what it is, we put together a cup of sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, a cup of cooked pumpkin, and let me see. So we do the sugars, the pumpkin, the oil, and the eggs. We beat everything together. Hi, Annie Lynn. Hi, sweethearts. Mama Lamberti's in the house. So we're going to add the sugars. I have a cup of regular white sugar. Boom. Goes right in. All done. I have a half a cup of finely packed. I use dark brown sugar. The really dark brown. Love you too, sweetheart. Dark brown sugar. Firmly packed. You have to pack brown sugar in so you get it. Can't be loose. Firmly packed. We put that in. Boom. So we do that. And then we also do, just put that together. I'm following it. Then we have to do a cup of pumpkin, a cup of cooked pumpkin. And we have also a half of a cup, and this is the salad oil. Just regular oil. I would use a pretty one that doesn't have a strong taste, so not an olive oil that's too strong. So either a canola oil you could use. I think probably avocado oil, a good oil. So half a cup of oil goes in, sweetheart. So as you see, there's no butter in this recipe at all. The oil makes it very moist. So there's our half cup, and I'm just going to put that together. Sort of cream that together first, lovies. Then I'm going to add my eggs and my pumpkin, and then I'm going to sift together my dry ingredients. And the only spice that's in here, see, Mama, that's Mama's hands. That's Mama. Yesterday was Lars's hands, now it's Mama Lamberti's hands. So, didn't you love those ravioli al uovo yesterday? Oh OMG. Since I didn't have any more egg yolks after that, I actually did, but I didn't want to use them all. I made it just with the ricotta mixture and covered it. I made some at night. Mom loved it. She freaked out. We're adding 2 eggs. 2 eggs. I already have them cracked. Boom. Put those right in, loves. And then we're going to do a cup of fabulous cooked pumpkin that's already canned pumpkin. You guys all love pumpkin. I know a lot of people love pumpkin spice. Hi, Harlot. Hi, loves. Thanks for watching, loves. People love pumpkin spice. That's a big thing in coffee and flavorings and muffins and all that sort of thing. So we're just gonna get that together. Mom has gotten a beautiful cup of fabulous pumpkin. Smells delicious. Now this recipe is just for 2 small loaves we're gonna do, but this recipe is easily tripled. It's great, and then you can make a lot of loaves for the holiday. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, sweet Jennifer Bober. Hi, Suzanne LaJudas. Hi, Keith. Hi. It's all PCHS today. We're making pumpkin bread. So, hi, sweetheart. Hi, Dr. Lars. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you, loves. Yes. Beautiful pumpkin bread. Look at this. Look at that beautiful orange. Like a sunset. Look at that. Like a sunset in Santa Fe. Maybe not here, but for sure. Hi, Karsten. Oh, you have pumpkin? Oh, yes, Jen.
Oh, good.
Yes, Jen. Make this recipe, boo.
Recipe, yep.
I'll tell you the spices it uses. Just uses fresh nutmeg, or if you just have a regular nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger. That's it. Those are the 3. It doesn't even use vanilla. This is, thank God, because vanilla is very expensive right now. So I just mixed all this up. You know, I have a few little lumps of dark brown sugar here. I like to mix everything by hand. Yoldi, hi, sweethearts. I like to mix it by hand. You could use a KitchenAid or a hand mixer if you wish, but I love to do it by hand. I feel it's much more rustico, much more fabulous. The smell is great, and I haven't even added the spices yet. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Lisa. Valentine, how are you, loves? Thanks for joining me on this wet Saturday in Jersey. But we're making the house smell beautiful with the beautiful smell of the spices. It's going to be fabuloso. So now what I do after I have all those mixed together, now I sift the flour, soda, and the spices all together. So here I have 2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of soda, and so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So we're going to sift it all together.
Clean it up.
Thanks, Mama. Mom's the assistant today. So we have, it's not like I'm Ina Garden. She has those her where she films those huge things of flour and sugar, so she just goes in very gracefully. But I'm using the bag, so that's how it's going down, loves. So we have beautiful 2 cups of flour that I'm sifting into another smaller bowl. I'm just going to put this to the side, loves. As you see, my old school sifter, cup of flour. We're sifting that in. 1 cup. Hi, Ava. How are you, lovies? Wow, Suzanne, it's what? Sunny and 90.
That's good.
Girl, that's lovely. I would love that. 94 is warm. Hi, Ava. Thanks for joining today, sweetheart. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me today, loves. I'm so excited, loves. We have now over 100. Let me get this nice and even. This is the 2nd cup of flour. 2nd cup of flour. Sift that in, and now I'm gonna do a little of the baking soda just so it goes in with the flour. We need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, sweethearts. 1 teaspoon, lovies. There it is. We have now, boom, a teaspoon of baking soda, and now we have the spices going. Hi, Anna Isabella. Sending you much love, sweethearts. We have ground ginger, which is a 1/4 of a teaspoon. But see, I end up, I like a little more spice in mine. So instead of a 1/4 of a teaspoon of the ginger, which I have here, ground beautiful ginger, I like to use a 1/2 teaspoon. I find it's not going to be overly spicy. I like to bump up the spice. If it's a 1/4, use a 1/2. If it's a 1/2, use a teaspoon. Because I don't think you can make it ever too spicy. Then you're supposed to use a 1/2 of the cinnamon. I may use a little bit more. So there's a 1/2, a 1/2 and a dash. There we go. And then I already grated my nutmeg with my fabulous nutmeg grater. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes. So I'm going to put in, I love fresh nutmeg, a 1/2 teaspoon and a little bit more. And it's just going to ramp up the spices that much more, sweetheart. So now I'm going to sift all this together. It's great to have it all sifted together like this. Is that a great sifter? The old school sifters. Now that's a smell. So then all the spices, if they're a little hard or chunky, get all sifted down into there, as you see. So now, loves, we add this beautiful sifted mixture to this beautiful pumpkin mixture. Boom, boom, boom. Beautifully sifted. Now we just add it and we incorporate it. And that's it. the end, after this is all incorporated, we put a half a cup, I think it's a half a cup.
No, a fourth.
Sorry, a fourth of a cup of water, of H2O, just a fourth of a cup of water to make it a little more smooth. So as you see, we're just going to incorporate all this in, sweethearts. And then we have 2 beautiful loaves of fresh pumpkin bread. Love the flavor with more spices. Oh yes, sweetheart, you have to add, I think, more spice is for this pumpkin bread especially. Works quite well. It's great. So just do it to your taste, guys. If you like a lot of cinnamon and nutmeg, go for it, for sure. Baking is chemistry, but when you're adding spices, I think you're okay if you add a little bit more. I don't think it'll screw it up too much. But I wanted to thank you. We're over 100 subscribers. And from what I've read from all my YouTube research, as you can see, you Google anything, or not Google it, you search on YouTube how to get 100 subscribers, about 1,000 videos come up. And all these things you have to do. But hi Terry, how are you, sweetheart? Thanks for joining us today. Nice to see you. So now I have 106 subscribers. And what they say is that it's the hardest thing is to get the first 100. That's what they say, they claim is the hardest. But since I have such amazing friends and you guys have watched me and you've all subscribed, you've been amazing and passed the word, it actually took, basically under 2 weeks. And a lot of people say it takes over 2 to 3 months to get the first 100. So we're on a roll. And so now we just have to keep building, and I'm going to add more content. But because we have 100, see, loves, look at this beautiful batter. Boom, rich and creamy, stunning. And then we can add just our 4th cup of water now, because this is all incorporated. So here's 4th cup of water, boom. Gonna go in, mix that all up. So as I promised, when my dress gets here, my dear Aunt Lynn and Dawn, her partner, they sent me a beautiful gown that they bought me. It's not here yet. It's coming in a couple of days. And I promised with 100 subscribers I was gonna wear the gown. We pray it fits. If I keep doing my 5 miles a day, maybe. It's my size, but you know how gowns are, especially the ladies. You know how sizes are. It can be all over the map. So, thing is, it's either I'm going to stand here and sing it and you're not going to see the back because it's all going to be pinned, or it's all going to fit perfectly. We'll see what happens when it comes. So, if I don't eat any of the things I make, I'll be all right. Last night, after I made the ravioli, yes, would you like something? My mom's getting in here for the French spatula. Fabulous. So I made homemade stuffing because I had a huge amount of bread. So Mama loves that. So I made that because we had leftover turkey, as you know. So here we are, loves. It's all beautifully incorporated. Gorgeous batter. Look at that. It's so moist. Beautiful. Look at that. Woo! Fabulous. Now, here's a thing I'm going to teach you guys. I'm sure you already know it. To butter, you have to well grease these 2 loaf pans. What you use, always keep your butter wrappers, but sometimes there's not enough butter on the wrapper. You need quite a bit. So I take a little knob of butter in the wrapper, and I just slide it all over the inside here. You can also use spray as well. There's baking flour in it as well, but this is the old school method. It seems to work really well. Just get in the corners, because this can stick, and just well grease these 2 pans. And that's a great way to do it. And then you just keep that knob of butter in the fridge. And it's fantastic. So we're just gonna Mama Lamberti had already done this before. I'm just showing you. You know how TV is. You redo it. You know how it is, loves. Yes. So we're just doing that. Here we go. What's coming up tomorrow? Wait for it. I know you're all excited. Risotto.
Yay!
It's Domenica, Risotto Domenica. We're having risotto tomorrow. Risotto con funghi e salsicce. So it's risotto with mushrooms and sausage. Because I had some sausage frozen. I have some lovely mushrooms. I don't have the fresh porcini. I don't have the dried porcini. I get here Diva dress. It's coming, and then I'm going to sing. I'm going to do it with my karaoke opera. Lars and I are going to sing a song with guitar. Maybe a Spanish piece, our Defia pieces, which are great. They're very flamenco. They're fabulous. So probably do 1 or 2 of those would be great. And aria. So now I'm going to take my French spatch. Remember this one, lovies. It's fabulous. And I know when I worked for a baker in Brooklyn in the city a couple of years ago, I was helping her do cookies and brownies and lemon bars. And we'd have, it was 7, 8 trays of this. Hi, Anna. Hi, love.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mama. And I'd have to scoop it with these things to make the sizes. And when you're scooping brownie batter and things, it is not easy. You have to do it sort of by eye. And I tend to do it by eye, loves. So just sort of move this over. What I do, you can do this with a spoon. You can do it with a scoop. Hi, Richard. Hi, sweetheart. The risotto, too. Yeah, it's going to be. Hi, Richard. Everyone says hi, Mama. So what I do is I tend to sort of scoop evenly, a scoop here, a scoop there. I kind of do it by eye. If you have a what's it called? A scale, one of the scales. Hi, Brendan. Hi, sweetheart. I love watching Brendan. He makes beautiful pizzas and beautiful bread. He's the director of Opera Delaware. Fabulous guy, beautiful family, and you make amazing pizza from what I've seen, Brendan. It's astounding, and bread. So you should teach me because that I have not perfected yet at all. Pizza dough is a whole other art. So here we are, loves. Very simple, beautiful pumpkin bread recipe with things that come right out of your pantry, sweethearts. As long as you have a little bit of pumpkin, boom, you're good to go. So I just smooth this out, sweethearts. Smooth that out. Hi, Todd. Hi, sweethearts. When I cook, I wear sweatpants. When you cook, you look like a supermodel. Brendan, you're hilarious. Well, I'm on Facebook Live, Brendan. You know. Hi, Rich. Hi, sweet Felicia. You know Facebook, and I am a singer, so I have to kind of bring it. I'm going for the whole Nigella Lawson thing. I'm obsessed. I'm trying. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but we're trying. I don't have 5 makeup artists, a hair, and a crew of lighting designers and people doing my videos, but that's all right. Someday. Hello, Felicia. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, loves? Thanks for joining me today. So we just sort of tap this down, get the air bubbles out of it. There we are, loves. 2 beautiful pumpkin breads. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for joining us today. 2 gorgeous pumpkin breads, loves. They're going to go in the oven, 350 for, I think it's 35 to 40 minutes. Actually, 40 to 50 minutes. 45 to 50 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean. These can take a little while. It depends on the oven. It depends on the day, how baking can be. Hi, Anna. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for joining me today. So it was a really fast beautiful pumpkin bread day. This is going to be delicioso. It's fabulous, warm. Do let it wait, do let it come out and let it sit for a while, because if you try to cut it warm, it'll just go and fall apart, but it's so moist. Often I can't wait, because this is one of my favorite recipes. I will have to be kept away from these, because I just love the taste of it. What's in the actual original recipe was also nut meats, right? Or walnuts. A lot of people like walnuts, so you could add walnuts to it. Mom says no, but many people do. Some people add raisins. Mom says no, but you can add what you wish.
Tradition.
Yeah, tradition. You know how it is. That's how it is, loves. So there's your beautiful pumpkin bread, sweethearts. So I know it was a quick one today. If you have any questions, please leave them here. Pass the word. Our next goal is 250 subscribers. Have to do it in little chunks. We can't go for 1 million in one day. It'd be lovely, but but next is our 250 goal, and we'll do a big concert. No walnuts. Okay, sweetheart. Well, some people have nut allergies. Chocolate chips. Yeah, you're right, Jen. A lot of people Mom just made a face. That's all right. Yeah. But I know a lot of people like chocolate chips. They like chocolate and pumpkin together. It's very true. Okay. Very true. So I have seen it with chocolate chips, with nuts, with a lot of different things. But here we're going. Old school traditional with just the pumpkin, the zucca. That's what it is in Italian. So lovies. I don't know. I make myself laugh sometimes in these. I look at myself and I'm like, good God, hilarious. But we have to laugh now, guys. We have to, because it's all just very intense and the news can be very depressing. So I am just here to lift everyone up and keep on the cooking. And I want you all, guys, I want you to stay safe, stay put, stay cooking. That was it. Gabriella, how are you? Gabrielle, how are you, sweetheart? Thanks for joining today. Just finished our pumpkin bread, and tomorrow it's going to be a longer one because risotto takes some time. And I will be doing it from the beginning to the end so you can see the whole process of it. So it's going to be risotto con funghi e salsicce with mushrooms and sausage, using the cannaroli rice and some chicken stock that I have. I actually didn't make the chicken stock. It's one that I have, that's in a carton, a box you can use. It's great to have your own chicken stock. Believe me, if I had a couple of chickens, I would make my own stock. But right now I don't have any, so I'm just going to use the stock that I have. And if I had porcini mushrooms dried, I would use those as well. I would rehydrate them in water, in boiling water. Use that water for the stock because it gives it a quality that I can't even tell you. It's just unctuous. It has a depth of flavor that nothing else can give you but that dried mushroom taste. But I don't have the mushrooms right now, so I'm going to use cremini mushrooms, the baby portobello mushrooms, and the sausage, and some onion and a little celery, and that's all going to be sauteed together. I'm going to deglaze it with, I think I have some red wine. You could use marsala, white wine, whatever you have to deglaze it. And then I put the rice in, toast the rice, and then I add the stock a ladle at a time. Then I finish it with some, I have grana padano cheese. You can use parmigiano, you can use pecorino, whatever you have. And you can use a little cream or butter at the end and then serve it. And it is just fantastic. So that's going to be tomorrow. I'll let you know the time. I do have to teach a few voice lessons tomorrow as well. So I'll definitely let you know what time. So I think I'm going to try to go for 3 o'clock if that's sort of the good time that we've been doing on a Sunday. And I know the weather's not going to be great, so we'll all be inside making risotto. It'll be fabuloso. So grazie mille. Thank you so much, loves, for joining me today. It was so much fun. I appreciate all your support and your love and you coming in and watching me every day. It's just been fantastic. We're on a roll here. I've done one every day. I'm not stopping. I don't care what I have to come up with because the pantry get low and I haven't ordered any more groceries since I am ordering them online. So I'm just going to do what I have. On Monday, I'm going to do, I think we're doing a fudge cake.
Yes.
We're going to do a chocolate fudge cake.
Yes.
My grandmother's chocolate fudge cake from the same book. We're going to do that on Monday as well. So we'll just keep going with the ingredients that I have, sweetheart. Richard, you have no idea what day it is? I know sometimes it's tricky. The days just sort of meld into each other with all of this going on. But I want to thank you. I'm also going to be starting my own Patreon page. I don't know if Patreon account, if you know what Patreon is. Patreon is something that a lot of artists, hi Jacqueline, hi sweet love, thanks for joining me, sweetie. Patreon is an artist sort of sponsored platform that a lot of artists on YouTube, anyone, video artists, singers, pianists, people that do videos, do shows on YouTube. It's a Patreon, it's a platform where you ask people to sort of sponsor what you're doing. For $1 a month, $3 a month, $5, and it's every month. And if you have a lot of people, this sort of helps you in your artistic endeavor. And although this is fabulous, they know it does cost a little bit of money just to buy ingredients and things for cooking every day. So it's just a way to sort of support the artists with what they're doing. And so they don't have to, I work another job as well. But look it up. They have an app. It's fantastic. I'm creating my Patreon platform now. So just check it out. I know I subscribe to, I do one that one of the opera singers started for kids that have voice lessons in Newark, New Jersey that Michael Fabiano has done. So there are really great ways. I know Lars supports one guy in Great Britain who does amazing videos on music theory. Just fantastic. It's really great. I know a lot of chefs do it as well. The ones that have, lots of millions of subscribers. So it's just a great way to help out an artist that's sort of doing their artistic endeavor over video, online, and that sort of thing. It's fantastic. It's called Patreon, so check it out. That'll be coming soon, so that's all happening here, love. So grazie mille. I don't want to keep you. Get out and take a walk today and do something creative, bake, cook, paint, sing, whatever you loves do. So I thank you from all the bottom of my heart. Love from Mama Lamberti and Dr. Lars, and tantissime bacini and grande abbracci. And ci vediamo domani per risotto con salsicce e funghi. Ok? Grazie, tanti bacini. Ciao.